Who is Basketmouth, please?
So Basketmouth, I'm separating the man from the talent. It's a character I created. When I say created, like the name itself. I honestly didn't know that comedy was going to be where it was going to end. I was delusional when I was starting my journey. I used to go with the name Bright on stage, and one day I did a show and someone walked up to me and said, "Man, dude, you've got a Basketmouth." When I went back into the hall, I told my friend Bayo Abike, and someone just called me Basketmouth. I like that name. And I said, "You know what, right, let's leave this rap thing. Let's focus on this comedy. Let's, your name now, henceforth, is Basketmouth. I'll be your manager." So we created the brand Basketmouth.
Hey viewers, ladies and gentlemen, once again we're back again with another very interesting edition of ImpactPod, where we bring to you all sorts of events, celebrities, and people in the society who have made an impact one way or the other. Today we got the big fish. He needs no introduction. I think he should be the one to even introduce us. At this point in time, not us introducing him. We got the famous Bright Okpocha, aka Basketmouth, in the house. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
I think that introduction is too small.
It's too small. Okay.
It's fine.
Drum roll.
It's fine, man. It's okay.
Welcome to Chi Town, as we call it. Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We know you are here on a tour.
Yeah, this is my last stop
Okay.
for the tour. Yeah, so yeah.
How has the experience been so far?
It's been amazing. I'm blessed. Everything has been awesome. The turnout, the energy. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm happy.
Thank God for
Yeah.
that. Thank God for that. I got my other co-host in the house, Tony and SOJ.
Yeah, well,
For now, I'm still starstruck. I don't even know. I don't know what to say.
when I saw him outside his where he was, I was like, "Am I saying basketball for real?" My heart was beating very fast.
But you know what, Soji? First of all, let me say this. I need to give Basketmouth his flowers.
Yeah.
Because, like, you remember even when we got to the studio, I was telling you, well, I don't want to say this until I see him in flesh. But I don't want to tell Soji, this is not going to be real. But I give you your flowers. You want to say a big thank you for doing this with us. Because we know what our experience have been with a lot of our celebrities. But for you saying, okay, come and pick me up, like, and you showed up, yeah, you deserve your flowers, and we really appreciate you for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm going to start the first question. Who is Basketmouth, please?
So Basketmouth, I'm separating the man from the talent, right?
Okay.
So Basketmouth is someone I created, is a character I created. When I say created, like the name itself. I honestly didn't know that comedy was going to be where it was going to end.
Mm-hmm.
I was delusional when I was starting my journey. So before the name Basketmouth came along, I used to go with the name Bright on stage, and one day I did a show and someone walked up to me and said, "Man, dude, you've got a Basketmouth." When I went back into the hall, I told my friend Bayo Abike, I told him that, "Look, someone just called me Basketmouth. I like that name." And he said, "You know what? Leave this rap thing," because that night I performed as a rapper, then now went in as a comedian as well. He said, "No, Brad, let's leave this rap thing. Let's focus on this comedy. Let's, your name now, henceforth, is Basketmouth. I'll be your manager." It was in 1998, 1999. We didn't even know what we were doing. I went we opened. He had a company called Barron's World Corporation,
Okay.
which was how Barron's World Entertainment came about.
Okay.
So we created the brand Basketmouth, and yeah, that's how it all started. But Bright, I'm a very chilled guy. You know, I love life. Yeah, but Basketmouth, that's the crazy part of me. So the thing is, I actually know when I'm in Basketmouth mode and when I'm in Bright mode. So the Basketmouth mode is I'm always feeding. Like when I'm out, someone says something, I'm writing it down. I'm creating. I'm always, putting down. I'm always active. The bright side is the chill guy. I just want to be at home, watch my movies, listen to music, or go to the studio, make music and all that. Yeah.
Oh, if you don't mind, which mode are you now?
This is bright.
This is bright mode.
This is bright mode. I'm
So-
mostly in bright mode.
At what point did you realize that Basketmouth was bigger than Bright Okocha? If I may ask.
Okay, nobody has ever asked me that question before. So the thing is, I can't say one was Basketmouth was ever bigger than it's Basketmouth. However, the first time I realized that the brand was big I think it was when I did Just for Laughs.
Okay.
And I met with Russell Peters and the other Jimmy Carr, all these other comedians, and I was in the same room with them, and that room was a level playing space. Like nobody was acting all, we were
I'm
all
bigger
cool.
than you.
So I saw myself in that room with people that I was watching while I was creating and creating myself, my craft. These people I would say I learned from them, and now I'm in the same room and we're all chilling and having drinks. I remembered me and Jimmy Carr having a cup of coffee, like Jimmy Carr. So that moment I was like, Bright, bro, and a few of them knew me, and when Russell Peters saw me and was excited to see me, Basketmouth, yeah. I was like, wow, he knows me. That kind of thing. My man, I was like, oh boy, they try too. So yeah, that moment, and a few other moments as well. When I did the comedy store in Hollywood, there are a few moments like that it just reminds me of the blessings of God in my life. Because, dude, from where I started, from where all these whole things started to where I am right now, it's unreal. It's unreal, like, bro.
Yeah, from
like,
all the night of 1,000
no,
laughs,
way
even
before
way
then,
before that.
way before then.
Wow.
Where it all started, like, if I remember back then and ask myself, like, if someone had told you that you would be this person, would you have believed that person? I wouldn't have, because it didn't make sense. Like, it didn't make any sense, bro. If you know my story.
But now it's making sense.
That made sense. Like, and even when I go back to 5 years ago to where I am right now, it still doesn't make sense. Like, it still doesn't. So every day I am reminded, like, they say count your blessings. I count my blessings. I count my blessings. Even down to the point where I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm alive. I'm one of the lucky ones. No, I won't say lucky, blessed ones, the favored ones. It's so I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming once again.
Yeah.
I have two questions to start with.
Yeah.
The first one will be, how have you been inspiring yourself to get born out for the past 20 years plus?
27 years.
27 years plus. Okay,
Damn.
27 years plus. That's one.
Damn.
If you're not Basketmouth, if you're not the rapper, what other job would you have done?
So that's like two questions.
Yeah.
So the first one, how do I inspire myself? So the thing is, I've reached one place in my life where sometimes it's, I don't know how to explain this, right? Okay, let me try and put it, let me try and make it make sense.
Okay.
It just comes. Like it depends on where I put myself. I'm responsible for my inspiration. I'm responsible for my happiness. So when I'm able to shut the world out, right, and I look inwards and find peace, and I'm connected with me, the inside of me, and I'm listening to myself, right, the feeling that comes with that, puts you in that space where your mind is now free enough, because I feel like inspiration, there's like a connection. Until you get to that place, like you can't be inspired, you can't get inspired when you're angry. So you have to be in a space where you're at peace with yourself, and that's when you'll be able to identify these things. Like I was talking to my friend just like 10, 15, maybe 15, 20 minutes ago, and he said something, and when immediately he said that thing, because already I was happy, like I'm actually in a good mood. So when he said that thing, immediately I picked something up and I created, an idea
out of it.
And I told him, he was just quiet. And he was the one that said the thing, but I picked it up from him. He was just talking, and I said, man, bro, hold on. This thing you just said just gave me an idea. So if I wasn't in that happy mood,
You might not.
I wouldn't have
pick
been
out.
able to pick it. I would have just been listening, do you get? So how do I get my inspiration? I create a space that I go into, and then all these things come.
Okay.
Then how have I, the second question,
The second question, the one, if you're not
if I wasn't
No,
basketman,
no,
to
no.
be honest,
what other job?
I've always been drawn to entertainment since I was young.
Well, I'll probably be a musician.
No, aside from
No, apart
Apart
from
from
musician,
rapper. Yeah,
I would
I said
have
apart
been,
from
I would have
rapper.
been either a show promoter. Yeah, I would have been either a show promoter, maybe own my own advertising agency.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely advertising agency.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure advertising agency.
Okay.
I would have been an
So-
advertiser.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
oh,
Grab your copy now. So, you spoke so much, and I would say a lot of being on stage and doing what you do has to do with being confident in yourself. So, was there ever any performance that almost ruined that self-confidence? Like,
There was a time. There was a time in my life where, when you get to a point where you become too comfortable, right? You find it very, not like it's difficult, but you become a bit nonchalant, right, about certain things, because you know that, man, I got it.
I got it.
So I think there was a point I got to, and I wouldn't say I was nonchalant, right? But there was a point I got to that I became scared, fear, like the fear of what's next. Man, you can't be cracking these kind of materials anymore. You're going global. How are you going to be connecting your materials with the Western world? How, all those kind of stuff, And yeah, that was when I felt there was I had a bumpy ride, right? Based on my skills, my creative, strength.
Okay.
So I was not sure of what direction I was going to, but eventually I found myself. And yeah, but luckily for me, I was saying, luckily for me, it didn't really affect the growth.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was never a time on stage where I literally bombed,
Okay.
right? But when I found myself, which was like some years back. Because if you notice, if you've been paying attention, there was a time I switched to movies, to TV, and all that. I paid less attention to Basketmouth. So when I now started paying attention to Basketmouth, I now reconnected with me of 1998.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a great ride, but there was never a time that
Thank you. You have your hands in many things.
Yeah.
You have flatmates.
Yeah.
You have Baba Benji.
Baba Benji.
Yeah.
And one thing I love about that Baba Benji is the music. You did a song about Baba Benji.
Yeah.
I can listen to that track 50 times in a day.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what was the inspiration all about? First of all, I want to ask you: was there a time you felt like giving up?
No.
That you felt like, oh, is this worth it?
No. No, there was never a time I felt like giving up. But there was a time I was like, is
it worth it?
Is this worth it? Is this what is this? All right. So what's next? What is this? What you're gonna be doing? And the only reason I think I felt that way was because I was moving from one to the other, right? From sometimes my love for music will overwhelm me, and I'll not just start making music. And the next thing, I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to start touring. I want to start writing. I'm like, okay, boom. Next, you know what? And while I'm doing all this dancing around, Flatmate is ongoing.
Yeah, sure.
And when I'm doing that, there's Papa Benji. They have to write this. They have to.
But please, sorry. Why did you stop Baba Benji?
Mainly, it was budget. It was costing a lot of money, and I wasn't making
the returns.
The returns wasn't great.
Okay.
And I kept, sometimes you invest, you break even, it's okay, but that's when that thing started coming in. What is this all about? What am I doing? This is like you do all these things and you're just breaking even. Then there are sometimes. So the one part of myself that is still ongoing, it's the Basketmouth brand. Yeah, that one is still on, still thriving. Thank God.
Alhamdulillah.
Because I'm creating these other arms, right? Like the music part. Sometimes you realize that look, I'm getting disconnected with this.
From this one.
You're
getting attached to
but
this one.
I never got tired. In actual fact, I now realize that, Bright, all you need to do is to find a way and marry all these things. That way, you don't have to move from one spot to another. So look for a new way to walk around this. And when I figured that out, I was less pressured. Like right now, as I'm working on a new project, I'm also making an album. So because of we are working on the album remotely, and also because we had already created the beats, all the things we needed, it's been easier. So yeah, it's been a fun ride, man. Like I like the roller coaster journey. But yeah, God has been very
okay. Thanks for that. Really appreciate that. You have made millions laugh for a couple of years.
A lot of years.
A couple of years. Thousands of years, if I can say that. What is the one thing fans say to you on the street that do catch you off guard?
No, nothing like that. I've not really heard.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary. Yeah, but
Or maybe you should add this one to you. What is the misconception you feel like people have about you?
About me?
Yeah.
People have misconceptions about everybody. Like everybody,
Yeah. Until they get to know you personally.
So I've heard a few, but nothing out of the ordinary. The same thing that most people would say about anybody else that until they meet the person, if someone asks you now that, what was your first impression to me, like what impression did I give you? I'm asking you now.
Okay. Well, the moment I saw you, I was starstruck.
Yeah, but how did I make you feel?
After that, when we started talking,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't even care what.
Basketman and chairman.
No, but apart from that,
I won't lie to you. That's just the basic truth.
yeah, but I didn't make you feel any type of way.
No, not you. You didn't make me feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. So now if you go out and they ask you, man, your
Rapport
with basketball, you seem something dope.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But there are some people that will meet me and maybe something happens and
Let me tell you my experience with you this morning.
Yeah.
You know, I told me when we were going to the studio, I said, well, he said, why you keep it quiet, bro? I said, well, until I see him in flesh. So when Soji called that, bro, I've been calling his number, he's not picking. I said it.
But I was like, I know Laide that spoke to you. And I said, Laide has spoke a lot about him. So I said, I don't think it's like that. I said, yeah, he might be tired. He's on a different time zone. So let's chill. He was like, until I see him.
Until he started message, he said, bro, we are on our way. I said, well, until I see him here.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
I said, until I get a message from Basketmouth that says, no, I'm not leaving the front of the house.
So when you came in, I saw you walking. I'm like, oh, is this real? Is this?
And the thing is, we didn't want to bring you here. We wanted to go to a
I
real
know, I
studio.
understand.
So we're like,
I'm sorry
at the end of the day,
But you see,
no.
the
God
way-
has a plan.
So everybody have different.
Yeah, sure.
So that's how it is.
Yeah.
If I may ask you this question, God forbid, but if Basketmouth disappeared from the entertainment today, what do you think people would say your real impact has been?
Oh, this is your question. There's no way I'm going to answer this question, and I won't sound like I'm bragging. So
Man.
can I not answer this question?
your accolades, collect your accolades.
No. The thing is, So I'll answer your question without
Answering it.
Yeah, I'll answer it, but I'll dodge some things.
Okay.
In actual fact, like the way I got into the industry, I told myself that it was tough. It was not easy. There were people that they didn't support me at all. Like I saw it them. I saw how they treated me. A lot of people didn't know that I was going to make it, this far and all that. But there were some people like Bakassi, Alibaba. These guys, theirs was different. And I tapped into what they did. You understand? For me, let me tell you a story. When I did Night of 1,000 Laughs, right? I didn't have transportation back to my house because they did it at National Theatre.
Yeah.
We were living in railway compound then in Ebute Metta. And what I did was I started asking, you just finished doing the show, and I had a great set, probably one of the best sets at that time. And I asked a few people, I don't want to mention names, like, bro, I beg you, I feel give me like I think it was like 50 naira that I was looking for that time. And I couldn't. I tried. I didn't want to start embarrassing myself. Guy, you just entered the industry. So I thought they had given me the impression that we were going to be sorted after the show. So I came with my last funds, just manage myself through that day because I came in from school, right? And the only person that walked around, because he didn't have cash, but the only person that I saw that made an effort to look for money for me was Bakassi, right? And that's why if you look around, for every project that I'm on, he's there.
He's always there. Wow.
Right? So another person that helped, which the major help right now, was Alibaba, right? 100, I have my utmost respect. If the guy come and say, Baba, Bright, come do this one, Baba, I'm right there. You get. So I transferred that to what I started doing. The reason I started doing Flatmates wasn't really for me, right? You get. I was already doing my thing, but I knew it was also going to create a platform for talented actors to showcase their talent. So I did that. But even way before
Flatmates.
Flatmates, I was doing Laughs and Jams. Laughs and Jams was like every last Saturday of the month, where we, like the show is about it's music and comedy. So I do 80% comedy, 20% music. This gist go. There are okay. Let me just say, there are artists in Nigeria right now popping that came on that stage, and I had to pay like thank you for coming. Thank you. It was kind of 50K. Some big, very big artists that nobody knew themselves. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but let's leave it at that.
Okay.
So when I created Laughs and Jams, it was for that purpose, to also create a room for that to happen. Then, down to Papa Benji. If you look at the structure of Papa Benji, I am not Papa Benji. I'm just one of the characters in the sitcom. Senator is Papa Benji. So I'm just saying all this to give you an idea.
We
what I
get the
do.
gist. Yeah.
So down to my flatmates, I'm not. Yes, Frank is like the lead character, but I've been able to restructure it in a place where you can actually see that Frank is just one of the
many characters. Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So that's what I do. So when I'm not here anymore, by the grace of God, in another 60 years.
70, 100 years.
No, I don't want 70. Let me just say 60.
It is okay.
And like when I did a Ghetto Love Story.
Love Story, yeah.
I wasn't the main character. Do you get? So based on these things, that's how. Okay. Yeah, that's how I do it. But so there will be more to come.
Yeah, there's this show. There's this show you anchor, maybe like a Big Brother Africa. You have all these comedians in the house.
Yeah, LOL.
Yeah,
that was for Prime Video.
How were you able to handle all those kind of? I don't want to say crazy people.
No, it was a Prime Video. It was their production.
Oh,
yeah.
I watched it on Prime. Yeah.
So I was instructed to gather those mad people together. So I did everything within my power to make sure that I delivered the goods, and it was a great show.
Sure, yeah, it was.
But how were you able to keep your straight face?
It's part of the show now. But I laughed at some point, but it's part of the show.
Yeah. Okay. Looking back, what will you say is the biggest lesson you've learned in Nigerian entertainment that if someone would have told you about it, you will have avoid it?
So no. So the thing is, I took time to study the industry from my own perspective before I fully, stepped into it. But if you paid attention, you realize that even though I am part of the industry, I tried as much as possible to be my own industry, which is why you see that, I try to step into every industry, be it the comedy space, the music space, the movie space, the TV space.
Yep.
Right? There was a time I even tried doing theater plays, but we only did one. I remember it was myself and Kayode Peters. It was called The Devil's Case. I tried it. I knew it was going to stress me, so I just said, no, let me just step back. So what I did, I created an industry so that way I don't have to be, because you've heard stories about the industry.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into those conversations. However, the only thing that I have, one of the things I've learned, and this is just about the industry, it's about life in general. It's to meet people where they are and don't expect too much from people, right? If you have that mind frame, that mindset, you do well. Like you won't be, and that's where I have been.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, let me digress a little bit. If you look around the society these days, people are becoming too much sensitive. The issue of cancel culture I don't know, maybe because here you got to be careful of what you say. They say, "Oh, freedom of speech." Here, you
Freedom
say
of
something,
speech.
you can get cancelled. Have you ever been in that kind of situation, or what? Or do you have any fear about what you
say on
the
stage.
punchlines you throw?
Or you can use as
Because I saw an advert you did maybe with your daughter. You were like, "Oh, the party I'm going to support is A."
Okay. Yeah, all those stuff.
Yeah.
So I've tried to stay away from. I know you try, you can only try, but
Yeah.
every now and then
They'll come.
they'll rope you in. Like for instance, my London tours, right? So I've been doing my London tours for a very long time.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
it's been 15 years, and at some point, the election date was changed to February. Right? It wasn't February before, so it was changed. I think it was during the Good Luck.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Time. They even put it on Valentine's Day, which was about the day. It was the same day of my show.
Yeah.
And that was when people started dragging me that I should cancel my show. And I'm like, dude, I've already paid for the venue. If I cancel, I will lose everything.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to refund that money. You understand? Like, I did my own way. You come put the date. I don't. So I did not cancel. And eventually, they changed the election date. So imagine if I had listened to these people and I acted based on the pressure. So that incident taught me a very great lesson. Don't bow to pressure when you know you didn't do anything wrong. Do you get? So
Wisdom.
as they did that in our life and they now cancelled, my man, I was like, Bright, if you had cancelled
now,
do you know that you would have lost about I think like 70k pounds. Nobody will refund that money.
Yeah.
So that thing happened, and for every 4 years when I'm doing my show, and if clashes with it, because I can't. So we plan ahead of time. Like as we speak, 2027 to 2028 has been booked. Do you get what I mean? So even down to the US tour, I've gotten the dates already. So every time the election clashes, I think it has happened like 3 times. They'll start dragging me. So that's one. I'm trying as much as possible to see how we can change things. I pray it doesn't clash anymore.
Amen.
You know, but yeah, I think I try to stay away from all those things, and you know. No, I did stay away from. Because
there's a lot of
never stop.
sensitive.
Then in terms of the materials on stage, I understand that people are sensitive. You know, it's not the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Do I panic when I'm on stage? No, it doesn't even cross my mind. There was a time that I was a bit careful, and I realized that, Bright, this is not the art.
You. Yeah.
Do you understand? The best you can do when you're creating your materials, try and make sure you stay away from these topics. And even if you are going to, touch it, flip it or run away from it before it gets you into trouble. And me, most times, I'm quite tactical with the way I twist my materials. So sometimes I do it for fun, and I notice that when I'm getting there, the whole room goes quiet, and they will be thinking I'm going this direction, and the next thing I flip it. I enjoy the mystery and the shock. And they were like, Basketmouth almost went there, but I saw what he did.
I know.
So I do that for fun.
You won't catch me.
Because I understand. So I'm just catching cruise. But I've stopped doing that. So right now I just go on stage based on the fact that I've already created the set. And even if something happens that I'm supposed to react to, like say spontaneous reaction and all that, and it will put me in trouble, I stay away from it.
It's okay.
It's safer. But there are some materials on this tour that I'm going to use tomorrow that will probably put me in trouble. Yeah, but it's the kind of trouble I can manage.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
manage.
I was about to ask what can we expect tomorrow?
Oh, it's gonna be fun, man. I love the new set.
Sorry, we
Yeah.
tried to get tickets yesterday.
No, it was
Yeah.
sold. It's been sold out.
Sold out.
So we are not going to get.
Except we want to get backstage.
We have to be there.
we
We're
have
coming.
to. I will plan something.
Please,
Okay.
we want.
So I don't know,
For
but
you
I'll
to do
I'll
this
speak
for
with.
We're coming.
Okay.
I'll speak with the promoter out
Okay.
here, Brian,
Okay.
and see if they can work
Thank
something
you.
out.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Sorry. Can you describe? I have two questions. Though.
You always have.
I'm just trying to
I have
put
to
it
run
together.
soon.
Yes. Can you describe your style of comedy? If someone that doesn't know you said you describe your style of comedy.
So, I think I'm just a storyteller now. Like the way I used to do it before, the days of two things involved and all that, you must change. You must always change with time, So I think misconception is one of my strengths. Misdirection. Misdirection is one of my strengths, right? So, because I'm good with storytelling, right, and I'm good at misdirection, I know how to do it. It just
Switch it.
this I don't know how to. So I think I'm just a very good storyteller.
Okay.
That's my style of comedy. Like what I'm doing tomorrow is like 1 hour, 20 minutes of one. I won't say one topic, but a topic that branches into different other, subjects, and goes back and ends
On the main.
about close to where it started from.
Okay.
Like the moral of the story. So yeah.
For example,
These are all the things I've learned.
that's your joke of 3 numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, the 3 wise men.
Yeah.
You talk about it until you said AYO.
Interestingly, I wrote that
I
joke.
was like, how did you?
I wrote that joke on my way to the show.
Are you for real?
Yeah. I wrote that joke. So
That was a big punchline.
I was trying to create the set. So I'd written the set, but I didn't like the set. It wasn't 100%. So as we were driving, it started. So the way it happens, okay, let me tell you this one. The way it happens is when I start a material, right, and as I'm trying the material, somebody walks in. The first thing I want to do is to try the material on the person. And if the person adds anything to it, right? Or say it tells me that I thought you were going to go this direction. And I'm like, nice one. And I go that direction and I see a new opening. I don't look at that situation as a coincidence. I look at it as divine. Because God knew why he brought you specifically.
At this moment.
So you see that when you say how do I get my experience, these are the things. You understand? So that's how that joke started. So as I was doing the thing, I was trying it with my friend. Then someone else called. Someone else came and added something else. I was like, nice one. And now called my friend Bayo and told Bayo that, man, there's this new set I want to try at the AY show. What do you think? As I was trying it on him, because what I do is I try materials on people that are on that creative level with me myself. As I tried it with him, he laughed and added something else. In actual fact, it was Bayo that started the conversation.
Oh, okay.
So he was saying something, and as he said it, I was like, Bayo, something there here. So I said, okay, at the comments. When I finished, I was done with it, and I tried it on him. I said, bro, that GC I don't carry around. So all this thing happened that Sunday.
Wow.
So as at the time I was now heading to the show, and I started putting everything together until somebody now said something else that now clicked and now made the punchline solid. I say, okay, I'm not adding anymore. So that's how it comes. It's just.
Okay.
Now, God.
Let me just ask for my last question. I'm sorry.
Yes, so
That is your last
this is your
question.
very
We have just 2 questions.
You have one last question. I have one too.
Okay, no problem.
Go first.
Okay, I'll A and B.
Okay, go.
How
Oliver
did growing up in Lagos shape your comedy style, or is it just Lagos alone?
Okay. I want. So you see, you're influenced by your environment, right? Your society, but at the same time, you are also influenced by the things that you consume. Eyesight, right? Which is why I'm a little bit against parents letting kids have access to tabs and all these things at a young age. They consume too much. So I was influenced by. I've always been exposed to like movies, right? Very good movies, and what do you call all these the Chris Rock, what's it called, the Dave Chappelle show, all those things. I used to buy the DVD, right? I used to order it from Amazon back then, like over 10 years, 15 years. I don't know where those things are right now. They pain myself. So I used to order these things. So those things, now which are they consume? So it's either I'm doing that or I'm hanging out with my friends. And because I am guarded based on the circle, right? Influenced by these same guys, where we go to, where we hang out. I travel, go here, the people I hang with. So then I went to Benin. I schooled in Benin, Uniben. I fed from that space as well. So it's a collective effort.
So you pick from here and there.
So
and
I just
there.
gather. So now everything down, I just carry everything, join one, baga, head just scatter.
Okay. All right. I want to go a little bit personal, but not too personal though.
Okay.
So how difficult is it to maintain a relationship while you're being basketball?
Like being is like
maintaining relationship, maintaining friendship, but relationship generally. How difficult has it been? The kind of job you do, how often you have to be creative.
So okay, the way it works for me, I like for this tour right now, I'd written this set since last year, right? However, I've been improving it since I started doing the tour.
Okay.
So I'm still working on it, but I don't get to do a lot of work on it. So most times when I do it, because it's never the same. If you can tour with me and it's never the same. Even if it's the same material, it's never the same approach. So the reason I do that is because I'm trying different approach to see which one I'm more comfortable with or which one I enjoy more. So I don't go talk, don't go.
So maintaining relationship, with family, with friends.
Now because I don't do a lot of work on it anymore, I have time.
Okay.
Do you get? I chat with my closest friends. I try to keep in touch, and they also reach out. There's time. Like I create time for these things. There's always time.
Yeah.
And when we were in the car, if you noticed, while we were in the car, I jumped on a conversation with a friend of mine that I was supposed to have spoken with. Like if you heard the conversation, so that's how I do it. Like if I can't engage in something, I say, okay, guy, give me like a couple of days. We'll go address it, and I don't forget. Do you understand? Okay. So immediately I create that time. I'm like, okay, guy, let's talk. Then we'll just tidy up everything. Okay, you know what? We'll talk tomorrow or whatever. It depends on what we're working on. And that's how I try. I try to maintain it. And with my kids, I talk to them every day. And I try. Even with my siblings, like it hard.
You're hard.
Now wait that 1 year.
You're busy, man.
It's very hard.
Yeah, you're busy, man.
When I'm working on a project, I try to. So I spend time with them as much as I can with the kids. So that way I'll let them know that, look, I'm traveling. I'm going to be gone for like a month. Let's spend the weekend together. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's, have fun.
Yeah.
And that way, when I leave, I know, say, okay, I don't give you now. The best of me. Immediately I'm coming back. Like when I started the tour, I came with my daughter. Right, and my son was supposed to join us, but he was like, the guy don't agree. He said, Daddy, I'm going to be spending too much money. Don't worry, use the money to buy me this one. Those kind of stuff. So I try. Like I flew my daughter she's in Canada, so I flew her down to Toronto and brought my other daughter in Nigeria with me. So you see those things, and they try.
Yes.
To
after
maintain that balance. Yeah.
So I brought my the daughter from Nigeria. We went to the US so she could see her cousins. We spent time together. So easy.
But create their time.
They try.
But this is my last question.
The last question.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the last question. I started. I'm closing.
A lot of people, a lot of young guys, young comedians, they'll be looking up to you. Because for us to be role model, for us to have this kind of opportunity is a blessing.
It's a blessing.
A lot of people want. I know a lot of people will see this video, be like, "You guys, why didn't you call me?" They have been. So how do you? What do you think about mentoring? Because this is the life of social media. All these new comedians, all these Gen Z guys, they want to be ahead of their time. You said, it wasn't easy at the beginning. You understand? But here you are. You've paid your way throughout. That's my first question. My second question. No. My second. I said it too. My second question is, I always like putting people on the spot. You are going to give me your 5 comedians on your list of Rushmore, Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm talking?
Yeah.
So you're going to give me,
Okay.
Yeah.
First one, mentoring.
Yeah.
So I try to there's this new thing we're doing in Nigeria starting next month.
Okay.
It's I'm doing it in partnership with actually it's a project for Minimi, but whatever. Let's not go into details.
Okay.
It's called I don't want to make a mistake with the name. Minimi Campus King of Comedy. That's it. Yeah. Minimi Campus King of Comedy. So we're going to campuses across Nigeria to search for
the
next king of their campus. So that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Good thing.
And it will give me the room to mentor them as well. So even before this one, I've been doing stuff that there's sometimes I do my shows in Lagos and I do a competition. So some comedians can open for me, new comedians can just use shine on that platform. I try, but we are still trying to make it more defined. So there's a new show that I'm working on in partnership with Minimi as well. I can't get into details. That one is predominantly on mentoring new comedians.
Okay.
That's the target. And what I can tell you is that the name of the show is called Punchlines. So but it's gonna be wicked. It's good. It's a good one by God's grace. So and then the second question.
Your Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. So damn. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. It can't be Nigerian, right? Global, because to be honest, I was influenced. So number 1 is Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Number 2 is Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Number 3 is Russell Peters. And I'm saying this based on influence. It's not based on how who's best. More popular, like it's in my own, right?
Sure.
It's not public opinion. I'm just trying to clear it.
Your own personal opinion.
Damn. I've mentioned 3, right?
Yeah.
Meaning 2. Then there is. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to. So there's. This one tough. This is not. Put me for real. This one. So I'll just based on when I know that they see this thing and nobody say on that. This guy, I'm on that duress.
Basketmouth ratings.
Okay, I have 3 now. I'm going to I'm going to throw in Chris Rock in there.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in Chris Rock in there. And finally, I will put in... God. Brian, just throw in one last.
just throw him.
There's this guy, Dion Cole.
Oh, the uncle of the Chicago guy.
Yeah. Like, I love his. So that's like, these are people that I'm like, when they drop the material, I'm like, how did you
Get it.
Yeah, there's a guy called Louis C.K. Damn, I love his work.
Then give us the Nigerian version.
Now one set. I didn't do.
There's a guy don't mention my name.
I know they do.
You know what else to call for you? Okay. On a final note, just one last question before we wrap up. What is Bright chasing now that money and fame can't give you? Something you're chasing that money and fame can't do.
Heaven. Yeah.
Heaven is the target.
Heaven is the goal.
I'm trying to make heaven, man.
Okay.
I've suffered enough.
That's a good one.
I swear. I swear. I want to live a good life. It's almost time.
It's still 60 years now. It's still 60 years. Still
it's almost time. It doesn't matter. Just have to be prepared at any time. But that, to be honest, that's. And if you once everybody starts chasing that, right? You realize that because of your chasing heaven, it means that you have to be pure. You have to love one another. You have to, you cannot kill. You cannot all those things, all the basic things in life. You can't hate and all that. If you're chasing that, like you realize that if everybody's chasing that, the world would be a better place. But come on, it can't happen now. So, like they said, salvation is personal. So I'm chasing. And it comes with, because once you get to that space where, you are with God, everything else falls in place.
Yep.
Like your struggle will just reduce. Do you get? And because you're in that space, He leads you. And there's something I did recently. I didn't know, just a little move. I just heard, do it. And I did it. And something big just happened. Boom. I was like, wow. And when you're not in that space, you won't hear those things. So that, to be honest, that's what I'm chasing.
Okay. Thank you very
finally.
much. We are honored.
We can do this till tomorrow. We can do this till tomorrow.
I still have like 32 more questions.
I even have like
we can take your time.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate this very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us.
We don't cover everything, and there's nothing else we need to cover.
All right.
Thank you.
Viewers at home, we hope you've enjoyed. Not I hope. I'm sure. If you don't enjoy this, I don't know what is wrong. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow on all our social media platforms. We don't have to advertise Basketmouth social media anymore. And I ain't advertise. But thank you. We appreciate this. God bless you. And everyone at home, stay blessed and watch out for the next episode.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Bright, aka Basketmouth, aka Zegburuburu, aka the Green Baby Hustler, aka Badman Bob, aka the Talisman, aka the Allergy with the long gun. Yeah, there's more. But I want you guys to, keep it locked down on ImpactPod, all right?